All right, folks, we have a software problem. This is capterra.com/project management software. You can go to the software categories, and there are different categories. But one of the ones that I've always just poked in on here is project management software, just to see how many. There used to be 700, and now there's 1,700. And these are full-blown web apps. I'm familiar with the first three. I've never heard of Adobe Workfront, nor isn't Confluence and Jira the same thing? I forget what those are. I think they're both made by the same people. Anyway, there's a lot of them, and it's kind of wild how many project management softwares there are, and a lot of them are pretty decent and are essentially entire web operating systems, content systems like publishing, users, files, permissions, all the things. And the fact that there are so many of them and they all do basically the same kinds of things, projects, users, tasks, it's kind of crazy because it's redundancy times 1,700. Now, I'm not saying that there necessarily has to be one, but I do think that in theory, a modularized software system should not produce this. It should produce one system of files and projects that everyone builds on. And then the features are a little bit more modular. So I would call this a software problem. All of these teams cannot possibly exist. In fact, the bottom half of all of these probably just die after a year. And maybe the bottom half of these don't actually exist anymore. I'm not going to. Sometimes I humor myself and dig through this stuff, but it's literally an endless list. So I think these are ranked by the number of reviews. Holy fuck, man. This is a lot of project management softwares. And so when you look at, how close we are to World War III and total nuclear annihilation, it's mind-boggling that there are this many people making their own project management software. And it's not just for project management software, it's for all the software. And so I don't understand how this can happen. I'd like to create a software company. And I look at this and I'm like, what's going on here? This is weird. Because, well, it just blows my mind that there's this capacity for new software, knowing how hard it is for software to. So, I'm doing something. Got 2 viewers. Let's go. I don't know who they are, but. So, when it comes to software and creating a better software system, there's this concept of a tech stack. I would say there's no great tech stack because it's all just, it's the hyper fragmentation of software. So many different languages, so many different things. So I'm going to stop this so I can restart the stream with a different title. I'm trying to make little bite-sized content pieces with good titles. So be right back.